Hey guys, hello. Okay, I'm really actually delirious right now. I'm filming this after the weirdest day. I am so tired right now. I'm usually asleep. I got home quite late. It's 20 past 10 p.m. Been up since 5 a.m. Had the longest day, which I'll tell you all about in this video, but I have to do a story time about it because wow, I mean, if this day wasn't a huge sign to me, I don't know what is. So I'm sorry I haven't been very active on this is like just gonna be the most raw, I mean this is like what I post anyway, raw shit, because that's what I like to put out. I just put out who I am because that's like all I'm interested in putting out. Anyways, I don't need to explain that stuff. I ain't got the energy to. I'm sorry basically that I haven't been very active. It's because my life has been a roller coaster. So much has happened, which I will talk about because I want to get back into this. Yeah, this is just gonna be me talking. I'll try and get back into the flow, into more normal actual videos. But yeah, it was a crazy day and I have to tell you guys, like, wow. Basically, today was VEGFEST UK London, and first of all, can I start about saying, so as you guys know, I lived in the Philippines before. I've been vegan for 3 years, and veganism was not even a thing there. Like, no one even knew what it was. I would have to go out to restaurants with my packed lunch while my friends ate their meat, their chicken sandwiches, their beef, their very meaty non-vegan Filipino dishes. Well, I had my steamed mung bean stew and rice and potatoes and bananas. Booked my tickets I think 2 months ago. I was like, I'm definitely going. If I don't go, I mean, it's just like, that's not even gonna be a choice that I'm not going, because this has been actually one of my dreams since I turned vegan. Like, I would just watch all of these videos, stare and just like drool over VEGFest because it's such an amazing event. It's like basically vegan haven. It's the place of vegan dreams, and your girl went, your girl attended it, your girl achieved basically one of her lamest life goals. Woke up at 5, got there at 10, very keen, as you can tell. Like, I got there basically when it opened, and I was there trying out things, literally consuming all the samples in sight. Had all the vegan cheese, all the vegan chocolate, all the vegan protein bars and chocolate bars, candy bars, living the vegan life. I was honestly feeling quite dead. I think I was just quite drained of energy because it was a very overwhelming like event and seeing so many people, so much things to do, and honestly I was up since 5 a.m. I was tired, girl, and I was just alone, felt quite lonely. No one I knew was there, and yeah, I was gonna have to be there till 6 p.m. so because my train left at like 13 past 6 and I was there from 10, and I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Because I was getting bored, I was getting tired. The time goes on, and then out of nowhere I meet like 3 Instagram people at once, and I make the most amazing connections, you guys. So again, have not met anyone yet as of now, consumed all the food already, kind of like thinking, what the heck can I do? I can't go around. I was thinking of leaving, like going around Covent Garden and just like central London, but I had a heavy bag that I was lugging, and I was not going to lug that around central London. Also, because I spent most of my money already, and I was not going to afford a clothes shopping spree in Covent Garden. So I was like, you know what, I'll just stay. What is, I mean, this is like vegan haven. What can I not get out of this? So just chilled, went to a few panels. Finally I started meeting people. Literally again, met 3 Instagram people at once. As soon as I met them, things just kept on like everything changed basically. I met with Petite Elise. She was amazing. Talked to her for I think like over an hour and chilled with her, had a smoothie bowl with her. I got it from Vivo Life, and when I was getting that smoothie bowl, I got to talk with the owner of Vivo Life, who is, holy shit, he is so amazing, lovely. Can't believe I got to meet him. Not to mention the fact that in the Vivo Life stall were all of my vegan goddesses and gods. Like, they were so sweet and lovely. I'm so happy that you had the chance to actually have a conversation with them, like personal conversations, not just like, oh, can I get a picture? Bye. Like, you got to stand there and talk to them about veganism. And I swear to God, I met Nima Delgado, John Venus, Maddie Limburner, and Kyle Fraser. Hands down, they are so lovely, just as lovely as they are in like on YouTube basically and on Instagram. Same with the guy that owns Vivo Life. He is absolutely amazing, just such standout human beings, which is why I love the vegan community, because they are so, like, we all share such like-minded values and a mindset, like that positive go for it mindset, and I loved it. Anyways, Petite Elise, or I'm just gonna call her Elise, I talked to her for quite a while and it was so lovely talking to her. She is so amazing, and she's just so funny as well. Like, we clicked on that level, and yeah, she was amazing. And then I met you guys. I met Almond Butter Isabel. Oh my god, I feel like we have a soul connection. Not only do we look alike because, you know, our hair, she's got curly hair, I've got curly hair, but we have the exact same family history, family story of our lives with our eating and with our veganism and like where we're headed. You guys, I feel like she is my soul twin. Like, we are twins. I can't believe, like, I love her. She is amazing. I was shook, and we had an instant connection as well. And you guys, okay, so this is so crazy. This is where it starts to get weird. This is where shit starts to get weird. I'm in A-levels at the moment, and my plan is in uni to take media. And for the longest time, like, my gut has been saying to go for dietetics or nutrition, basically dietetics. I want to go for dietetics. Honestly, by doing media, I'm playing it safe because I know that's the safe route. I've got knowledge in media. I've been doing it for a very long time now. But I want to do more than that in my life, and I do want to combine the two somehow, but I'm not going to be able to do that if I major in media. So she was telling me about how she's going to do media. She's changing from her course to media, and she told me all about NYU, which is the University of New York, bitch. And holy shit, I think I have a chance of maybe getting in. I know that's aiming high, but you guys, I fit the criteria. Basically, I hope. I'm going to try applying and I'm going to work for it. But it sounds absolutely amazing. They're the best school for nutrition. So that like definitely got me to swerve a little bit. That kind of revered my mind a bit about my course. But you guys, it gets so much weirder. Holy shit, this isn't only the beginning. So she was telling me all about that, and literally everything she was saying was clicking with like my life and my possibilities, and I was like, oh my god, yeah, that's a thing. I'm planning to go to NYU for university because that's gonna happen, because I'm manifesting it, and I think I'm gonna do nutrition and dietetics. And not only is that the reason why I think I'm gonna do that, because holy shit, again, it gets weird. Yeah, anyways, we are there chatting for hours on end, and she is literally, we are the same person. We're on the way home and we were talking, you guys, so much that I lost track of time, and I thought I missed my train. So there I am, I'm at Euston, finally. I'm like panicked, I have anxiety, and I literally break it down to the guy at the ticket gate, you know, like those guys that help usually, like, you know, that you go to for help when you're going through the gates. Basically a helper. I'm showing him my ticket. I'm like, okay, what do I do? Can I get a new ticket? Where do I go? When's the next train? And while I'm asking him all these questions, because I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I missed my train, I don't know what to do, I like burst out crying, and I'm like panicking, basically in panic mode, because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I want to go home. I've had the longest day. I don't want to spend money on another ticket because they are really expensive, you guys. Oh gosh. I mean, I do have the money. Obviously, I brought my card and stuff, but I didn't want to spend it. I was like, oh shoot, what do I do? I literally could not control it. I just burst out crying. He tells me, you guys, the train that I missed, it was delayed to like 15 minutes after I had arrived. So it was perfect. I bought water and I was all chill. I was apologized like a million times to them. I was like, I'm so sorry, I cried. Finally, I got on the train that was delayed. Of course, my train was delayed. I get on the carriage and we had to move because it was basically to Northampton, but everyone that was going to Birmingham, because again it was delayed, so it was kind of like a mix of the trains, had to go to the front carriage. So sat down, went to the front carriage, and I sit next to this guy that's napping. Obviously didn't think anything of it, thought I was not going to talk to him, thought he was a bit weird because he was napping, maybe drunk. Little did I know, this man would freaking change a lot of shit. Sat down and then I meet like the loveliest girl. I see her, I didn't talk to her though, but I see her and I knew, I was like, this is my bitch. Not in that way, this is my bitch, like we are bitch sisters. So I see her and my phone was about to die, you guys. I was again panicking. I was like, what the fuck do I do? Stephanie, you're such a mess. You should have brought your charger. You should have listened to your gut. Your gut was telling you to bring a charger. But of course, I see her. She was there as well with me all the way in the back, and we both had to move to the front. I didn't know she was moving to the front, but there she was, and she was sitting opposite me as well. I knew in my mind, like my gut was telling me, this all sounds so weird, but you guys, I swear to God, but I swear, I was like, don't even worry about your battery, you will find someone with a charger. And this was funny because when I was in the back carriages, I walked to so many people. I was so embarrassed. I asked so many people, hi, do you have a charger? Like, and everyone said no. So I was like, okay, you are wrong this time. You are not gonna get charged. So in the front carriage, I see the girl that I see all the way in the back carriage. She sits opposite me. I ask her, do you have a charger? She whips out one and she's like, oh yeah, use it for however long you want. It's fine. So there I am with her charger, charging away, finally able to use my phone, reply to my mom, check Instagram. Out of nowhere, this like guy gets on the train and he just makes like a really like random remark. Like, he's just a very negative guy. He was just like, is this the train to Birmingham? And then people are like, yeah, it is. And then he starts swearing, but he gets on the train anyway. Like, he's like, oh, of course it fucking is. Like, I don't know. Anyways, and then out of nowhere, the guy next to me is like awake, and then he says something like, oh, he's having a nice day, isn't he? I don't know how, but we instantly start talking, and I feel like a connection to him. Like, it was so easy to talk to him. Don't worry, it wasn't like a romantic thing or anything. He's like, he could be my dad, literally, but like, I could so easily talk to him, and I have no idea how, but he mentions that he is a dietitian. And I was like, oh my god, I'm thinking of becoming a dietitian too. And we immediately get into the deepest conversation about nutrition, dietetics, and like my plan all of a sudden of possibly doing dietetics and wanting to become a dietitian, but like struggling about the choice because I've been wanting to do media instead. Would that be too much of a turn? All of that stuff. But he was like, it's such a rewarding job. He's like, give me your phone, I'll write down my email, I'll give you all these suggestions, people to contact. I tell him about New York, and you guys, he was in New York last week. He was like, oh my god, it's amazing. He was like, oh my gosh, you could so do that. Apparently his niece is named Stephanie. His brother lives like where I'm moving in 2 days, around the area. He's vegetarian, and he has such like similar beliefs as me, and I don't know, you guys, it sounds a bit like woozy and kind of, you probably are listening to me like, what the heck is she on about? That's nothing. But you guys, I swear, it's so weird. I'm probably not even explaining all the details because so much has happened, but I swear this is like a big ass sign of me to actually take the dietetics course, and for me to pursue this, and not even just do that, but pursue YouTube a bit more as well, and Instagram. You guys, I really enjoy doing this, and I've only found success doing it. If I really tried hard enough, I would gain a lot more success, if that made sense, because this is really what I enjoy doing, and a lot of people have told me that this is what you're good at doing as well. That guy that I was talking to, I was like, I don't know what to do though if I did do nutrition and dietetics, because I'm only taking biology as my science. My whole plan this whole time was to do media. I don't know if it would be too big of a switch. And he was like, oh my, you're like way ahead of so many people that's even taking the course right now. You're so like, he's a dietitian, you guys. He was telling me like, I know so much about nutrition. He was like, I'm sure you'll do fine. I can give you recommendations and all of that stuff. And you guys, I got a job in a vegan health food store which literally specialize in like those, like that nutritional information and all of that stuff. I know it all sounds a bit woozy. Oh yeah, that's another thing. There's a ton of updates, you guys, that I have to update you guys on. If you follow my Instagram, you can see it, but so much has happened, you guys, in my life that's just, life is very overwhelming, but it's so beautiful. I met the most beautiful people. I feel like I'm being steered in the correct direction, which is possibly nutrition and dietetics. I think that's what I'm gonna do, and I think I want to go to NYU, and apparently in NYU you can take a year and study anywhere. Australia is one of them. Thank you for telling me that, Isabel. Australia is a place where I've always wanted to go, and I think that's what I'm gonna do, you guys. I think I'm gonna work for that. I'm gonna focus on that. I kind of feel like I'm sounding a bit crazy, but I think it's just because so many things in my life has happened. Everything is making sense. So much has happened. I want to share everything with you guys. Life is really weird right now. It's very overwhelming. Like, I'm moving in 2 days. I've got a new job. Oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end this here because I'm absolutely shattered. I'm about to collapse. VEGFEST was amazing. I'm sorry if I sound like a crazy lady. I promise my next videos, which will be coming, will be more level-headed. And anyways, I hope we'll see you guys soon. It's nice to talk to you guys again. Thank you guys for listening if you listened to the end. And I can't wait to update you guys on my life because shit's getting exciting. I hope you guys have a lovely day. If you watched till the end, congratulations. Thank you so much for listening to my crazy ass talk for the past, I don't even know how many minutes. Bye guys, good night. I'm about to collapse. So